This is no time to hold back and act like the rules still matter.
It's the truth. This is a match condition you have to lean into.
For a time, but you can't question their collective power as a unit.
The fact is, Jimmy and Jay are stronger together. The more heated the fight gets, the more chaos ensues, the more united they become.
And the team they're colliding with is Pac.
Oh my God, what a match with The Miz
And R-Truth. I don't even know if I can look at this match, guys.
There is just nothing good that can come from this situation.
I agree with you, Made. Double team headed our way. Look at this power all the way up. Oh man, through the table.
There's no question.
Filled with Obafemi and Wesley.
You know this is a tough match for superstars who don't play well with others. You really need to find a way to bulldoze through naysayers and force people to acknowledge them.
If the Bloodline has their way, this match will just be another reminder of their dominance.
Well, the LWO is in the building and
maybe there's something you have to prove here. Maybe you want to test your toughness.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter how tough you think you are. In this situation, all it takes is one blindsided attack to have you leaving here in a stretcher.
When you see a unit as a
double team action here. Pinned in the corner. Oh! The communication. But do some superstars take it too far?
If you ask me, you can never go too far. That's the whole point. This is a chance for these superstars to show us just how violent they can be in a match without limits. Both sides of this match know that tag team competition is a very specific, very unique art form. We're going to see just who will be the better team here tonight.
Excellent tag team continuity.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag. Pop up here.
Into her first opponent, but they must be able to lock in a submission.
Okay, you're right, Saxon. It doesn't have to be a submission move a competitor is known for, or one that's been declared before the match. We can very well see some of the deepest tools in the toolbox tonight.
When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really
ultimately all about the human capacity for pain. How to best inflict it, and how much of it you are capable of enduring. A running knee strike could do it. For the record, Saxton, cheap shots? No, I'm talking about doing whatever you have to do to get your opponent to tap out and get the W. Into a knee drop. Putting up a... There's a reason it always seems to favor a certain kind of superstar.
Training serves them in this fight.
And across the ring are the Dudley Boys, icons of the tag team scene. The Dudleys have wreaked havoc in one title's corner.
Oh, here's the double team.
Dual power bombs! Now that's what you call impact. Break that thing. Sore wrist, throw your opponent against the barricade. All's fair in love and war.
That's a great strategy, Corey. But what if your opponent doesn't...
In tandem, in stereo! Dual suplexes! Victoria is really fired up.
Vicious use of the name. Can't accomplish.
There's a lot of heat between these teams. I expect some personal shots to be taken in this one.
I think the personal shots began before the match even started, and now it's a matter of what team can keep a cooler head towards victory.
And face first with a flatliner. With Nikki Cross and Eric Rowan.
Like with all mixed tag team matches, the male superstars will be competing against the male superstars, and the female superstars will be competing against the female superstars in this one.
And like with all scenarios, every female superstar must separate your opponents.
That sounds easier said than done, but I can see how it would help turn the tide.
Super hit! Not done yet!
Mission match, but Corey, to victory might not be so obvious.
Ring awareness, Cole. Knowing how far you are from the ropes at all times could be your saving grace.
Handicap match.
Yeah, maybe if you've never seen a handicap match, but you all know that this type of match is often to give the larger team a fighting chance against the other side. You can't.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
As we'll no doubt see tonight, that pride is what drives them.
As their opponents, you need to cut the ring in half. You're facing a team with great synergy.
Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso.
Quick tags and staying fresh are imperative in a tag match. The question is, which duo has the better teamwork?
Bro kick. This could pull out right from under you. Oh, what a combination. Everything in their power to avoid it.
That's very true, but the fact remains that at the end of the day, one of these superstars is going to have to concede.
You hit a move away when you end up on the wrong side in a handicap match.
Diving elbow drop.
For the record,
To leave it all in the ring because we know the Usos are going to throw down.
Most feared factions we've ever seen.
they are a well-oiled machine that can run a seminar in tag team wrestling.
They certainly pose a real threat to their competition, who might have a difficult time.
The communication between these two is evident by completely taking over WWE.
But their opponents are tired of hearing about them. Tonight's about stealing a spotlight. It's about establishing a new regime around these parts.
You could sense the disdain before the bell even rang.
I don't necessarily agree with that, Cole. Anyone can learn a hold. What you can't teach is a tolerance for pain. Surviving this match is ultimately going to come down to whether you can take more...
Oh, no, this won't end well.
This tag team. Followed by a super kick.
Showing up for this match was on the idiotic side of things.
Sister Abigail. So much damage that a competitor can suffer a permanent injury to a body part that's been targeted. Fist drop moonsault combo.
Give it their all here.
Double super kick.
That's right. Put your ones up in the tag.
Tag team maneuver on the horizon.
Oh, what a double team.
Roman Reigns giving the people in it.
Might have a certain advantage.
Yeah, Michael, and that usually is the power advantage. While not always the case, there's often a reason that superstars agree to an uneven fight. Spike tombstone pile.
Oh, a sudden cutter. Talk about being even more prepared than the opposition. People's elbows in stereo. Well, almost.
Dual splash. Main event, Jey Uso. Here's a tag. Things are about to get worse for their opponent here. What kind of double team maneuver are we about to see? All the way up. Goodness gracious. The table just exploded.
Through a flaming spear. Paul Heyman's in a terrible predicament.
Not sure if he should waste all his time.
Uh-oh, look out.
Whoa, double spear.
Stephanie Vaquer turning her attention to the WWE.